Hi, I'm Dana. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how can I help my baby become a deeper sleeper? My baby's such a light sleeper. I can't tell you how often I hear somebody tell me their baby is a light sleeper. There is a reason why your baby is a light sleeper, and I'm going to tell you what it is and give you some tips on how to fix it. So, first of all, let's talk sleep in general. We all cycle through about 4 cycles a night, followed by our REM cycle. And this whole 4-piece cycle plus REM is about 90 to 120 minutes all night long. So it's called a sleep cycle. So pieces of that cycle are quite light, actually. Stage 1 and 2, stage 1 is basically drowsiness. Stage 2 is still pretty light. And then stage 3 and 4 are our deepest piece of the cycle. Very difficult to wake somebody in stage 3, very difficult. And then REM sleep is actually quite light again. So if a siren goes by when you're in stage 2, or the fire alarm goes off when you're in REM, there's a good chance you're going to wake up. That's just the way it is. That's the way our bodies were designed. Now, why do so many parents tell me their baby's a light sleeper, though? That's a bit different. The reasons are a little different there. Most of the time, if you are rocking your baby to sleep, feeding your baby to sleep, giving your baby a pacifier every time she has to sleep, then they don't have independent sleep skills. They are dependent on a prop, we call it. There's a prop dependency, so something external helps them get to sleep. So I can't do it myself, I need help. That's really the way it looks. So if a siren goes by when they were in stage 2 and they wake up, they'll usually start to cry because now I'm awake, I heard the siren, I'd like to go back to sleep, please. Please come in and do all the things that you got me to sleep, how you got me to sleep in the first place. And then that's why parents are like tiptoeing around and they're scared to play music and they won't have people over for dinner, and they're just like, I had clients once who really literally were watching TV with headphones on because they were so worried they were going to wake up their baby who was such a light sleeper. Now, the good news is once you teach a baby to sleep independently, so we say goodbye to those props and they learn a way to get to sleep that's all their own, whatever that looks like, then it's not the end of the world if they have a wake up in the night. You know, if the dog barks and wakes her up, she realizes, oh, I heard the dog, and goes back to sleep. The same way you do if you hear a fire truck go by in the middle of the night. You acknowledge, fire truck, go back to sleep, because you have the skills. So then all of a sudden, this baby who wakes up at every sound that goes on in the house now can handle it if something wakes her. And all of a sudden you think, wow, my light sleeper went to a deep sleeper. And that's really going to help at least. I mean, there's still, if she's in stage 2 and the fire alarm goes off, she's probably going to wake up. I mean, and maybe be a little alarmed by the sound. So there's no way to prevent wake-ups. You know, people are not in comas when they sleep, so that's important to keep in mind. If someone's sleeping, I'm not going to run the vacuum cleaner right beside their head. I mean, we need to be respectful that people are trying to sleep. But this will help. At least, you know, you can have your dinner parties again. You could at least watch TV with the volume up loud enough to hear, because your child will be able to handle it. All right, thanks so much for watching today. Sleep well.